Okay, Hood Canal Bridge. I'm kind of in a restricted area, but I gotta do this really quick. And it just said 400 just before this test. Yeah, I gotta do this really quick or else I'm gonna get yelled at. I'll probably have some DOT on my ass. No. Washington DOT. You just said 5G plus. Whatever. Okay, I gotta go. Some facts about this bridge. It's the longest floating bridge in the world. Connecting the Beaver base to the rest of the world. But yeah, this is the longest span on the floating bridge on a saltwater basin or something like that. It's one of the longest floating bridges in the world, or is the longest in the world. Tower right off the bridge, right on the freeway. Hold up. Somewhere in the middle of between Chimacum and the Hood Canal connector. Verizon. It's like, wow, when did you guys install that? Last time I came around here, it said y'all didn't have any service, or like. What? You at least got like 20 or 30 megabit internet. But damn, nice. Okay, let's check AT&T and T-Mobile. What is T-Mobile? Oh, that's typical. Oh, there you are. Yeah, with all the damn trees and stuff. By a substation. Really, AT&T? Really? Oh wow, Verizon. Where the hell did y'all get that from? Yeah, now it's a little bit slower. 50 megabits. If you ever would have told me that I'd get almost gigabit internet in a rural place, I would have said you're crazy. Damn T-Mobile. And then AT&T. Let's redo AT&T. As I'm hovering the phone right above the test, the iPhone. Oh, okay, that was work chat. Oh, the test stopped. My goodness. And I'm also looking along that tree line on the above the mountains right there. See what they got. I know I shouldn't be driving and testing at the same time, but I'm just excited about this stuff. Especially AT&T's deployment of their 5G plus. They're beating Verizon right now. Wow. Oh, wow. Wow, they really connected Chimacum. Damn. Wow. Chimacum is fully connected. Verizon. Oh, I have them out of sequence. ATV. There we go. ATV. T-Mobile. Verizon. Yeah, Chimacum, like I just said. Here at the Chimacum Crossroads. Damn, they haven't connected. Yeah, I don't know where the towers are at, but damn, you guys got some good-ass connection over here. Well, let's do it again for SMG. Actually, let's do it outside the car. Alright, guys, yeah, sorry about the glare, but that's some good... Damn, man. Wow. Damn AT&T. Where you guys are at? Wow. What the... Come on, man. Y'all upgrade Chimacum, but not Bremerton, Silverdale. You guys literally left Bremerton and Silverdale. Don't even give a shit about us. And then Verizon. If you can see that. And then T-Mobile. Yeah, you got... AT&T doesn't give a shit about Bremerton. Alright, damn, man. Alright, guys. Chimacum High School. Oh, it was updating. Okay. Alright, come on. And then I keep forgetting about the T-Mobile 5G home internet. But I'm gonna test it after the T-Mobile test. Wow. Wow, dude. Now, T-Mobile was the first one to bring 5G to the area, and they've really capitalized on their 5G. Damn, good job. And then there goes Verizon going down from N77 to N5. But at least it shows what it's connected to, or the speeds. All right, let's do an outside speed test. Oh. T-Mobile home internet. Oh, come on! For some reason, it doesn't like the location of the server. All right, that's pretty good. That's pretty good for home internet service. 450 on the down and about 20 on the up. That's pretty good. Is this one? Oh, it is. Okay. ATV. Remember, ATV. Trying to eclipse the sun with my head. T-Mobile. Damn, nice. I'm hoping you guys can see that. And then Verizon. Damn, that's pretty good. No, hell, yeah, there we go. I forgot I can, Alright. Hopefully got the upload. I gotta reset the speed test up on the Ultra. And then hopefully I can see that good. Alright, there you go. Right here off of the beaten path of the Chimacum Highway. State Route 19. Toasters, Gymnastics, I didn't know that's what this is. But it's about damn time, T-Mobile, that they upgraded this tower. It was only like an N71 tower, and now they have... Now they deployed really good 5G to this N41 to it. Last test. I'm gonna go to the road. may not be what you expect, like the gig speeds, but huge improvement overall. Let's see what it's connected to. N4160. There you go. They have different architecture here, and on this side of looks like 160 megahertz of combined spectrum. Yeah, 160. But about time y'all upgraded this tower. This is what it's currently. And the twister. Good, very good, T-Mobile. Oh yeah, and for S&G. Let's see the other two. Thank God there's no one behind me. But there's a truck coming and I should go. Yeah, it's the big fat panel and the small little one. About time, T-Mobile. About damn time. Alright. Port Townsend Waterfront. Next to the ferry. Got T-Mobile top stack, AT&T. AT&T pretty much said forget Bremerton, Silverdale, and upgraded Port Townsend first. Damn, man. And T-Mobile. Didn't realize that was a T-Mobile tower. It's probably that 100 megahertz N41 and then 60 megahertz low band, combined low band for the T-Mobile one. Damn, nice. Wow, very good. Oh, and Verizon got ultra wideband over here too. $13.49 the time. Damn, okay. And Verizon's somewhere over there. But still. What happens if I point the antenna to the... it's kind of slower. But still. Come on, AT&T. Really? Really? May as well make that into millimeter wave internet. No, I'm kidding. Good job, guys.
Be able to access more data on you
to that
the government,
the Port Townsend Waterfront
and
tower.
eventually be able to get into your bank account.
Wow. Using CenturyLink.
You worried about your bank accounts? The IRS can already come.
I'm pointing the antenna to the tower.
Legal cause. That's number one. Number two, yes, do they take a biometric picture? I think almost every state does now. Now, you know what that's
See if Windows like, yeah, a little bit. Windows actually do make a difference, a little bit.
When he said trade a little bit of your security in exchange for safety, and you'll end up with neither one. I agree.
Come on, I'm wanting it to hit the 1200. Hold on, let me tinker with this and make it to 1200. Am I realizing this, that the T-Mobile stack is a quad?
Yeah, the voice of reason has spoken again. I am so grateful to you. I have followed you since about 2010, and honestly, I have learned so much
cool.
from you about our
apps. Instagram was asking me if I wanted to download. You're connected to a gigabit tower. Of course, download. It's funny. I've deprioritized data, but you still get gigabit speeds. So I would assume that if it was high priority, QCI 7 data, and AT&T Turbo, would probably say at least 1500 on the download. With T-Mobile, you don't have to pay for all that extra shit.
I think that's probably the best way to go. Leslie, thank you very much. Back in a moment, you're listening to the Lars Larson Show. And
Hold on. There's one more server I wanted to test. Walnut Creek, California. I forgot about that server. Okay, yeah, phone's getting a little too hot, so I think it's trying to not download at insane gigabit speeds. Or someone's downloading off the internet at the moment. that could be the case.
For families, businesses, farmers, and communities, propane is the energy choice for a greener future.
Someone was downloading off the internet.
Cleaner and more cost-effective energy for agriculture, school transportation, and homes. The supply
My goodness, I'm trying to hit 1,200. 900. Still can't complain.
You need a fighter to stop Salem's corruption. I'm Ed Deal, and I'm running for governor and leading the no-tax Oregon referendum. When Kotek came for more of your money, I stood up, and I won't ever back down. A vote for Ed Deal is a vote to lower taxes, cut spending, and make Oregon more affordable. Let's take back our Oregon.
Paid for by Ed Deal for Oregon. Pack ID 21823.
I'm in Washington, but getting Oregon ads. This is the Ari Hoffman show, if y'all are wondering. The sister station of 770 KTTH.
Explain that with a straight face.
Port Townsend City Hall. There's the Verizon tower on the top.
As expensive as it was 6 years ago. It's now $15 to $18 billion instead of about half of.
Come on. I'm surprised these streets don't have stop signs or whatever. That's all I need to do is turn around. Inside this Verizon site. Port Townsend City Hall. Port Townsend Waterfront. East side of the waterfront. Wow. You would think you're connected to millimeter wave. Right in front of the athletic field. Come on, stupid Roo. Bunch of damn liberals around here. Down the street. Oh, okay. I was telling myself I better catch that now before the phone says too hot. I think that's one thing about Verizon phones, no matter what it is, or a Verizon prepaid or postpaid, whatever. You guys know the whole thing. But I think that's the whole thing about Verizon phones, that they slow down once it gets stupid hot. Or is that just phones in general? They'll go down to like the low band or whatever, just to preserve at least that you're receiving data, you're receiving data and your phone's trying to cool down. That kind of thing. Okay, here at Port Townsend High School, and the panels, I feel sorry for the kids. they're getting nuclearized with 5G, like literally right on the top, right there. It's only N5 though, so it's. Where's the iPhone? Yeah, there you go. That's what the last test was. Test results. Probably go around the schoolhouse and test this out. So it's just N5. It's nothing to get too happy about, excited about, but it's something. Yeah, there's the antennas on the top of the building. Next to one of Port Townsend High's wings. Alright, pretty good. Okay, let me go forward a little bit. Okay, nothing too exciting, but at least it's a connection. Wow, not bad on the upload. It's kind of weird that AT&T kind of took over the school site. There goes Verizon, and then T-Mobile. T-Mobile just said like 200 or 300. Now they're down to 88. Someone must be downloading off the internet. T-Mobile. That's known as the Port Townsend Castle. It's a hotel, and that's what it just fired. I don't think you'll get gig speeds, but it's pretty good. You can't complain about those speeds. Obviously, that's 800. That's 100 megabytes per second. Alright. Oh, and then Verizon. Damn, even Verizon got... Wait, what? Where's Verizon coming from? Whoa. Damn, that's pretty good. They must have they must be off the hospital over here. There's the hotel, and then this Public Works, and then the hospital over there. Damn, okay. Okay, I'll be right back. Yep. Oh, there's a woman right there. But yeah, very typical of Verizon to stealth their antennas. Yeah, very typical of them. Nice. Nice, dude. Nice. Hell yeah. to get around all the damn liberals around here. So that is typical of Verizon to stealth their antennas. Yeah, I don't know where else Verizon is at. Jefferson Healthcare. Here, let me park, because this is just a thing. It wants a hit gig. Hold on. Okay. I'm assuming this is probably staff parking. Yeah, this could be staff parking. All right. There's the antenna right in front of the Trump truck. What the hell does Rose want? I'm not available. Okay, alright. Wanted to tag the gigabit internet. Nice. I'm sure he's had his truck dinged once or twice because of all the damn liberals around here. Alright guys, okay, I may be a little dumb and I probably totally forgot to do this, but right in front of the Jefferson Hospital. AT&T just said 600. Please go to the next driveway. Don't turn it. Good. Yeah, it just said 650. That's coming from the Waterfront. And then T-Mobile. That's coming from the Castle. Yeah, right here. And then Verizon right here. Right. Boom. Somewhere off of a new neighborhood in Port Townsend, full network architecture here. ATV. I'll be honest. Can we go back to the old days where you only had like rural internet? Oh, this is a dead end. Here's the name of the estates, Madrona Ridge. I had to go to the back of the facility. Wow. Wait, where's the other tower? There's two towers. T-Mobile, Dish, AT&T, and I think Verizon in the back. Hold on. All right, this side of the water towers and stuff. Here. Damn, good job, Verizon. Not a lot of backhaul here, though. Wow. So yeah, obviously under construction. Wow, okay. You get a little excited with the panels being up there, but not a lot of backhaul. Okay, yeah, it's me. Now I know for a fact that Verizon is that just said 800 megabits. Oh. Phone needs to cool down again. It got hot. The Ultra is hot too, but it's not gonna say that it needs to cool down. Yeah, can you guys confirm that if it's a Verizon thing? That's probably 40 plus 60 megahertz. Yeah, face the antennas or the receiver towards the towers. Okay. 325. Okay. Well, you know, it's 5G plus. It's there. It works. It's whatever. There you go. Oh. I wanted to see what T-Mobile was connected to. Huh? 60 plus 20? Huh, that's not a lot. Hold on. Let me tinker with this. Alright, refreshed. AT&T. Come on, folks. Autofocus. Is the T-Mobile one a quad? I think so. The T-Mobile stack's a quad compared to a triple. Cool. Good job, T-Mobile. Okay, alright. I spoke a little too soon. The phone is hot. Okay, I had to put it on the non-standalone layer. That's 60 plus 40 megahertz. And then I believe it's same with AT&T, or it could be 80 plus 40. And then Verizon. Oddly enough, it's like how does okay, all right, gotta get it. $160. That's pretty good. Gigabit internet. Okay, a little bonus to the channel. If y'all want to move to Port Townsend, these are some pretty basic looking houses. Cookie cutter houses. Wow. Very boxy too. Yeah, I miss the old architecture of houses. They used to be a lot more complex and whatnot. This is... yeah, it's a very basic modern American home. Okay, I'm off in the farmlands of Port Townsend. Those are the towers I was just testing. Yep, those are the towers I was just testing. And yeah, just got that a minute ago. Oh, it's a tractor. I was like, what's... yeah, more farmland over here. Pretty good. I mean, I guess for this area too, that's pretty good. Here, let's do the ATV. Whoa, damn Verizon. Wow. There must be a panel facing exactly right here. 441. That must be a very common result. Oh, they are. See those two mid-band low band panels in LTE? And then T-Mobile's facing right here too. Nice. Okay, let's put it on non-standalone. Okay, non-standalone. Here. Just for S&G. Let's rerun. Headed up to the Jefferson County Fairgrounds just to see how good it is up there. Wow. Wow, good job, guys. Do I have to be behind the Subaru? And then T-Mobile internet. All right, pretty good, pretty good. Okay. Jefferson County Fairgrounds, my last stop before going back to Kitsap County. Verizon couldn't even launch a test. AT&T, you get some internet, and so I guess T-Mobile too. They're trying to connect. But yeah, the fairgrounds event center is behind me. Right over here. Yeah. Oh, there goes T-Mobile. You get some. Wow, I guess you really get limited service here at the fairgrounds. Damn. Okay, they could learn something from Kids at Fair. There you go. Oh. Yeah. Alright, so I guess limited to no internet. Wow. The Waterfront Tower. Damn. Come on. Wow. That's probably 80 plus 60. Was that CenturyLink? CenturyLink server. Wow, dude. Damn. 15. Almost. Wow, I'm impressed. There's not much that 18... There's not much that AT&T can do to impress me, but I'm impressed. I'm at work, Robbie. I'm not gonna answer. And technically I am at work. Alright, the ultimate speed test. Damn, look at all the dust on that phone. The ultimate speed test. And then you, oh. Verizon. Never mind. I was gonna turn around and show the tower, but alright. Verizon. Never mind, here comes someone. Alright, Verizon. At the hospital way up there. Get a gig speed. Oh. Never mind. What gig speeds? Oh, AT&T's about to hit the dust. I gotta put it on the charger.
Matt Quinn says the suspect identified, was taken to a hospital, and a young bystander was also injured and taken to the hospital, but is expected to be okay. New details after a shooting last night in Edmond, Oklahoma.
At least 23 people were injured, some critically with gunshot wounds, at a lakeside party. As police investigate and seek those responsible, Edmond, Oklahoma Mayor Mark Nash reassured residents, despite the incident, our community remains a safe place to live.
Right here, next to the T-Mobile or AT&T tower. It's coming from the hospital. That's pretty good.
Gatherings without a permit,
And
as this was said to be,
hold on.
can't out to jeopardize safety. We're already taking steps to review and strengthen.
Yeah, I guess you guys don't care about that shit. Anyways,
security measures. Edmond police say they do not.
I guess this is not data prioritized. I mean, it is to it. I guess QCI 8 and then tier B, I think. You're still getting good data connection and good priority, just a little bit lower than unlimited ultimate Verizon customers. So I would assume if this was Verizon or unlimited ultimate, probably say about 15, 16, 1700. So that's pretty good. Good job, AT&T. And if it was on the Ultra, the S26 Ultra, so you got to get a good phone, good network. Yeah. The Twister Tower, the Twister Gymnastics Complex. Good job, T-Mobile.
As a business,
Survey
but
marker.
they're claiming that this is about
Tower. I don't know who that is,
They
but
say the data that they're looking at Microsoft shows, and that
okay,
number
yeah, I don't
is
know who it is.
0% in some cases, 10% in rare ones. The president of Microsoft, Brad Smith, calls it not just a technology gap, but an opportunity gap. And there's truth to that. And as I said,
I'm in someone's driveway.
is going to be as important as knowing how to use a computer. Different generation. But AI is very tempting to use it to just do all of your work. And I'm tempted with that every single day. Like right now, I could put into an AI software.
Okay, it could be Verizon, and that's probably Verizon and T-Mobile.
What's my opinion on it? Write me a model.
Yeah, that's Verizon and T-Mobile.
I could do that right now. And I'm sure it would do a pretty good job because I taught it.
I probably should
edit my work.
launch off at
Just
least.
uploading a copy of my book.
Yeah, definitely. Oh, it's a convoy of motorcycles. Cool.
Tell me. I will use it, and I use it for this story to say, well, just give me bullet points on what's some of the programs that they're talking about. I do that all the time. But it's really easy to just cheat the system. And
All right, pretty
I don't
good.
know if most kids, depending on the age, but I don't know if most kids are able to.
Yeah, so it's T-Mobile and Verizon.
And it's funny how far we've gone. Last year, do you remember the big AI in the classroom storyline? We got so many stories from district after district about teachers.
Oh, it said 11. The trees are in the way. That's why.
Their essays, and they're turning in stuff that they clearly didn't write, or they're on their phones during classroom session. They're putting in some algorithm, and the algorithm telling them what the answer is. It's kind of tough, but then it got me thinking about.
Alright, still pretty good. Make America godly again, yes. Someone has a sign over there. Well, this is God in Trump country. Well, probably just mainly God in country. Yeah, just more traditional folks out here. Okay, a little off of the highway.
Who will not get within, like, he will never allow a student to be, in a classroom or an
Hold on.
That's smart. He tells me that.
Okay, this tower only has it's got AT&T 5G Plus, and that's this one, and then T-Mobile on the top stack right there, and then Verizon on the bottom. I don't know who's in the middle. That's probably Dish, but Verizon only has N5 here.
The last Trump assassination attacks. Pretty great audio. Which story should we discuss? You tell us, and we'll do it when we come back.
I think, yeah, but good 5G, 4G.
Let's talk about your hair. Well, maybe
Let's do the ATV, the Trident.
As you know, and it's because of advanced hair. Yep, advanced hair restoration. Their simple one-day treatment offers life-changing results.
I guess it also has to do with market share.
It's not magic, but it's close to it.
So, all right, lucky enough to get this.
Bam, it grows. It's actual science. Advanced hair has top-rated physicians, modern technology, and best of all, you get your very
Whoa, wait, what? T-Mobile? That is one of the most lopsided. Hold on a minute. Let me put it on non-standalone. Okay, non-standalone. Sometimes non-standalone can work better than standalone.
I'm Ed Evans, CEO of Consumer Cellular. No, we're not one of the big guys. Truth is, we don't want to be. If you're over 50, Big Wireless probably has you paying for more data than you might need. You could be throwing away thousands over a lifetime.
Our entry-level data plan start at just $20 a month, and for a limited time, switch and get your second month free. Call 1-888-FREEDOM, visit consumercellular.com, or a store near you and get your second month free today. Plans include $5 credit for auto pay and e-billing. Site for additional details.
Okay, coming up to the Hood Canal Bridge. There's a Verizon tower right off of it. Yeah, like the tower I pointed out earlier. And Verizon didn't get anything off of it. There you are. Yeah, it's right there, right among the trees. Hiding in the trees. Oh, you could. Okay, you kind of can't stop off on this tower. Okay. Yeah, I could, but I'm kind of almost late to practice. Yeah, and I know priorities. Speed tests can take priorities. Okay, end the test so I can retest. Yeah, see, I don't know why it said only N5 coming up this hill. Freaking stupid. Oh, come on, Verizon. See, I rarely get that problem with T-Mobile, and maybe even with AT&T. The beautiful Hood Canal Bridge.
Admitted to making a quote-unquote grievous error and
Okay, back on the bridge again.
Yeah, I feel like you're gonna do something to straighten up on the rock. Yeah. Stated that the model had been in her bag from her birthday weekend.
Come on, Verizon, redo it. Okay.
Okay, so I'll go with you on that for the first step. Or even the first chug. But the chug doesn't that mean you're continuing? At some point you realize what you're drinking is not water.
Whoa, damn, Verizon, nice.
Water in here, why is it up that?
It's because of that tower I just tested. Now back into Kidnap County.
What was in the bottle? She quote, chugged it to stop myself vomiting.
On the span that opened.
She consumed a third of the bottle.
Some beautiful
That's a lot.
weather here.
Can you just stop it again? I was
Nice interference.
filled it with gin. You do not chug. You immediately stop once you realize what's in it. Maybe she's touching alcohol. It really was going down like water. Literally the whole. If people would have asked me a question, just say that it was like,
You know, T-Mobile has mad deployment here and massively and rapid,
Slur her words and speak in a way that was out of
really good deployment here in Kitsap County. Oh, that's AT&T. I meant T-Mobile. You know what I meant. And Verizon. Or is that the test that just ended?